Hey everyone, Chris Beast here. In today's video, I'm going to be covering what was covered in Dev Stream number 36. Dev Stream number 36 saw, once again, a new member of the dev team join us, and that it was Philip Halal. He's a cool guy, and he was very insightful in a lot of the conversations that occurred, and he is an associate producer for Vigor. So, Gunplay is going to be the first thing. They addressed that they understood the crosshair bloom is an issue. I'm not sure exactly what they're referring to here. I'm going to take a guess it's the ERG or G40 bug that they're addressing here. There is a possibility they're saying that there's too much bloom in the game, which I don't know my opinions on that. I do think bloom is a little much at times. But they're saying they're addressing something to do with bloom that would be fixed around 9.0. What it is going to have to be seen, and I'm hoping someone will ask a question in that dev stream regarding this, whether they're talking about ERG or if they're talking really just about bloom in general. Cosmetics, we have some small new news, which is that eye and headwear will be wearable with the balaclavas for 9.0. Something the community's been looking forward to for a while, and it's a pleasure to see it coming. New content, they're looking into the addition of grenades. They've been talking about it over the last 3 streams, and every single stream they've been warming up to the idea. And while I'm not a personal fan of grenades, they are. And it's likely going to be something we see within maybe 9.0, maybe 10.0, but on the horizon, as they said they are working on it. Legacy seasons were once again addressed. They're going to be addressed all the way up until the partners hit the NDA on those. They noted that it's going to be another thing to grind out, to give extra crates and outfits for players to work on and reason to play the game. And they honestly do not know if medals will be locked to only old players. That was something that a lot of people I heard saying, that only the old players can get the medals, but they say they don't know if that's the case. So we're going to have to see what occurs. They said they are interested but not focused on adding a system that will let players restart the game from scratch. This sounds kind of like a prestige system, and hopefully we get something like a prestige system one of these days. And finally, they talked about lore again, but not as much as some of the other streams. I'm really just excited to see why we're getting so much conversations about lore. Hopefully 9.0 will be a big one in this sector, and as you guys know, I adore me some lore. Concerns that they addressed. They understand that a lot of people are frustrated with the dev streams. People do need to understand, as they said, that the devs don't have concrete dates on really anything. And if they did, a lot of that stuff stuck behind NDAs to make sure that, they don't say a date and then not be able to do it and disappoint the community. And every game has stuff they keep behind wraps to keep people excited and coming for more. So it is logical why they say soon. Don't get mad just because if the dev goes, well, we're trying to fix this bug, we're going to fix it soon. That likely means they don't know when they're going to fix it, and they'll give dates when they have the dates. A lot of people also have addressed that they are angry about the same questions being asked over and over again. I didn't see that anger as much this stream, but it has to be notes that a lot of the questions that the devs are answering have been changing in the newer streams. Next, they noted that the requirements for shelter upgrades can be expensive at times, but they stated that it's reason they're expensive is largely to give some things for people to grind for. It's part of the core progression of the early and mid games of Vigor, so they said they stand by the current costs. I do think there are some fringe outliers that should be reduced in cost, but all in all, I think most of the stuff in the shelter is reasonably grindworthy. Finally, they did a lot of community building this dev stream. They did a giveaway in which they showed concept art from a certain season, and whoever guessed it first got some type of reward with that. I'm not really sure. It was a vague number of crowns. I'm going to guess it's the 940. That is stereotypical with crown giveaways. They also said they would be okay with allowing the community to vote for either featured map or future seasons. Their main focus was featured map. They said multiple times that they would not be opposed to doing something on Twitter or Instagram where they have everyone vote on which featured map you want to get for the next 2 weeks. And maybe we will see that. I wouldn't bet on it for this update or even 8.1, but maybe another 9.0 feature. This dev stream didn't cover too much and largely was a community building activity, which is another change in pace, and it seems like every single dev stream is a change in pace depending on who shows up. I'm looking forward to dev stream 37 to see really if there's any consistencies with the past 4. Till then, this has been Christopher Beast, and I'll see you all next time.